good afternoon. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert, and I'm here with Charlie the dog. He's been a little bit rammy, but he's calming down now. And I see Steve DeHaas is here on YouTube, and Donna Greenberg, and Slim Edelman, and Warren Bendler, and Janelle, and Ann Mintz. Um, Slim, I didn't see anything about whether you're doing a concert this week, so let me know. And Deb Libby Clark is here, and Dave Mason, Carol Wise on YouTube, hello. And a bloke from England is with us. And this is not a Martin, it's a guitar built by the Pre-War Guitar Company of Hillsborough, North Carolina. Who knew? But it sounds like an old Martin sounds. And Charlie Bryant is here. And where are you, Charlie? Are you still in Nashville? Rhonda Scott Merrick, Rich Fowler, Victoria Ebert from Australia, and S.A. Tudhope and Dave Van Allen. So let's get rolling here with a little bit of music. I hear him singing happy birthday. Better think about the wish I'll make, 'cause this year gone by ain't been no piece of cake. Just another revolution. Pull it together and it comes undone. Just one more candle and a trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. You never see it coming, and always wind up wondering where it went. And only time will tell if it was time well spent. Just another revelation, celebrating what I should have done. These souvenirs of my trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. I think I'll make a resolution that I'll never make another one. Just enjoy my ride on this trip around the sun. Just enjoy my ride. Trip Around the Sun by Al Anderson, Stephen Bruton, and, oh, I've forgotten the woman's name. I think it's Barbara something. Great song. So I clunk you all in the name of good fellowship and good dogs. and community and good music, which I will try to provide. I will endeavor to give you here. Let's see. Helene Tober Fowler is here, and Michael Miller, and Tom Dietz, and Betsy McIntyre. Hi, Betsy. And Johnson Hogg over there in France, and Carol Pred and Kate Mack. Good to see you all here. Hope you made it in time for the coffee. And we will go on. This next one is a Norman Blake song. And about 3 miles from the Bechtel yard, on the reverse curve on down, not far south of the town depot, Sullivan's shack was found. I'm on the higher ground. You could see him every day, just a-walking on down the line, an old brown sack across his back, his long hair down behind, speaking his worried mind. It's a long ways to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tow sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bill. And I'm too old to ride the rails, thumb that road alone. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Well, the winters here, they get too cold. The cold, the damp, it makes me ill. You can't dig no roots in the mountainside when the ground's froze hard and still. You gotta stay at the foot of the hill. But next summer when things turn right, companies will pay high. I make enough money to pay my bills, bid these mountains goodbye. And this he said with a sigh. It's a long ways to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tow sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bills. And I'm too old to ride the rails or thumb that road alone. So I guess I'll never make it back to home. My Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Norman Blake, great guitar player and a great songwriter to boot. Kind of a national treasure, that boy. So, the announcements, today's announcements, let me do this. So there is, as always, a PayPal link there if you'd like to help keep the lights on here. It's getting a little dim. And, or Venmo. Venmo is always accepted, happy with Venmo. And I would like to say hello to the Invisibles. Now it appears that Ron and Aretta, Ron Baker and Aretta Wauck have become invisible. I'm not sure about that. But if you're here, you guys, I say hello. And, of course, Kit Sarikaku and Judith Fox and Joel Biget and Mario Prue. And tonight, this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be at Godfrey Daniels Coffee House in Bethlehem, PA, with my good buddy Wendy Bourne, and we will be playing some swing tunes and talking about them with our host, Dave Fry, the big Mahat of Godfrey Daniels. So if you're somewhere in the area, you might want to come on down there. We're hoping to have a nice night. I see John Ferrulo is here. Hey, John, good to see you. And I said hi to Dave Mason, Donna Bergman. And Deb Libby Clark says, we will see you. That would be great. It would be so great to see you guys. And I will be on December 13th, which is a Saturday. I will be at the Walkabout. I think it's called the Walkabout Coffee House. That's connected with the Clearwater, playing backup guitar to my good friends Magpie. That's up there in upstate New York, just not way upstate, along the Hudson. And I forgot to look up the details of that, but I'll be there. I'll announce it. It's not for another few weeks, so I'll announce it further. The schedule I am on right now, it's Wednesday at 3 p.m. and tomorrow night, Thursday, there may be a concert with Helen Avakian and David Irwin, and you look that up at Helen Avakian's page, Avakian. She's a great guitar player, a national fingerpicking champion, and her hubby, David, is also a great guitar player. And they play together. So on Friday, Slim will be on at his usual time, which I believe is 3:30 Eastern Time. And I'm not sure about Bunny. Are you here, Bunny? If you're going to be on, let us know. I looked at your page and didn't see anything. So there's always a chance. And then on Saturday, Warren Bendler will be on at 3 p.m. And then Sunday, I'll be back at 10:30 a.m. And Warren says, Janelle loves it when you say, I am on now. Bunny says, not doing a 3 for this week, but plan to next week. And Veronica Abert says hi to a bunch of you. And like that, I think that's all I have to say. And up next is today's instrumental number, and this, just to keep things full of variety, this is a tune by Thelonious Monk. And David Mason mentions that Martin McNeil will be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. UK time, which we believe to be 4 p.m. Eastern time and 1 p.m. Pacific time, I think, something like that. But for now, let's listen to Thelonious Monk. Well, to me, pretending to be Thelonious Monk. Around Midnight from Thelonious Monk. Truly one of those extraordinary musicians who sounded like nobody else. Sounded like nobody but himself. Anyhow, so I thank you for joining me yet again for a little afternoon of some music. And I'm going to close it out today with the tune I wrote, and I wrote this one for you guys. You guys know this by now, so we won't beat this particular dead horse. There's a light in the east as the new day begins, and I search for some wisdom to embrace. I have sat in this chair with my head in my hands, searched for a moment of grace, and the days ramble on in their fanciful way, as they did when I was in my prime. But the road up ahead has an ominous haze with the unyielding passage of time. So dear friends, gather round me, share in the running of the race. Your goodwill will surround me as we cherish these moments of grace. I can live in this fortress and fend off despair with my dog, my music, and my friend. And my heart reaches out as you're joining me there to embrace each moment till it ends. So, dear friends, gather around me, share in the running of the race. Your goodwill will surround me as we cherish these moments of grace. Share the love and share the pain. Miles apart we stand together in these days till we meet face to face. So, dear friends, gather around me, share in the running of the race. Your goodwill will surround me as we cherish these moments of grace. There's a light in the east as the new day begins. So be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. So I thank you all for joining me. I think that I saw a little note from Slim back there. No, I don't mind if you sing my songs, Slim. That's a great compliment if somebody sings your songs. So I thank you. As I said, I will see you on Sunday, and wishing you all the best. If you can make it up to Godfrey's, I'll see you up there. Bye-bye.